Imagine this. You're jobless, aimless, and your biggest life achievement lately is not burning the toast. That was Elias Weiss Friedman in 2013, until one click changed everything. And I don't mean a LinkedIn job offer. I mean a photo of a dog, the first doggist snapshot. Elias had tried pre-med, didn't click, tried marketing, nope. Then realized maybe, just maybe, it's worth risking failure doing something you actually love. In his case, dogs. Big ones, small ones, drooly ones, those weird hairless ones that look like they've had a rough night out. He grew up with labs, so he already knew dogs weren't just pets. They were furry therapists, personal trainers, and professional comedians all rolled into one. And through his lens, he saw it over and over. Dogs change people. They pull us out of depression, nudge us toward connection, and basically trick us into being better humans. But to understand why, we need to rewind. I'm talking way back, like Ice Age back. 20,000 years ago, humans are huddled around campfires, trying not to die. And hanging around the edges of those camps, wolves, not the I'll eat your face kind, more the I'll wag my tail for a scrap of mammoth steak kind. Over time, they went from wild predators to honorary tribe members. Their ears flopped, their teeth shortened, and they learned the most important skill of all, reading human emotions. Co-evolution, baby. Fast forward a few millennia and boom, dogs are everywhere. Afghan hounds racing through deserts, beagles sniffing through forests, retrievers swimming like Michael Phelps with fur, each breed designed to fit human needs. And yes, science confirms it. People and their dogs often look alike, which means if you've got a Shih Tzu with a grumpy resting face, you might want to check a mirror. Elias saw this human-dog magic up close, like when his friend Jeff got a basset hound named Gertie. She had ear infections, a stubborn streak, and the bladder of a leaky faucet. But she anchored Jeff's life. Morning walks, slower days, fewer hours doom scrolling. She turned him into a more patient, present human. Not bad for a droopy-eared couch potato. And get this, for years, the doggist didn't even have his own dog. Then came Elsa, a nervous husky mix from Texas. First day together, she flopped over for belly rubs, and that was it. Foster became forever. She taught him what so many owners learn. Dogs don't just live with you, they rewire you. They slow you down, structure your days, and open your heart, while sometimes also eating your socks. One of Elias's most viral encounters was with Lunchbox, a scarred but sweet lab pit bull rescue. The dog's story of survival hit 14 million views. Why? Because when you adopt a dog with a past, you're not just getting a pet. You're entering a story mid-chapter. You have to be patient, consistent, and ready to help them trust again. In a way, it's like dating someone who's been burned before. Except dogs don't ghost you. And dogs? They're communication pros. Forget fancy talking button TikToks. Dogs have always been fluent in human. A paw on your lap, a tilt of the head, a nudge at the door. They feel stuff and act on it. No filter. Imagine if people did that. Your office would be chaos. But that honesty is refreshing. Walking your dog isn't just about peeing on hydrants. It's a built-in mental health break. Research shows dog owners have lower heart disease risk. Plus, dogs are social icebreakers. Strangers talk to you without the weird small talk panic, because you're both looking at the dog, not each other. They even impact romance. Elias got Elsa. And suddenly, any date had to pass the Elsa test. Spoiler. He ended up falling for an old friend, Sam, partly because she was awesome with Elsa. Now they're engaged, forming a family trio. Him, Sam, and their doctor. Yes, that pun is awful. And yes, I'm keeping it. Dogs also come with serious emotional superpowers. Programs like Puppies Behind Bars have inmates training service dogs, melting years of emotional frost, and rebuilding their capacity to love. Veterans with PTSD find peace and confidence through service dogs. Sandy, a veteran who hadn't left her house in 2 years, met Bob the golden retriever and started living again. And then there are facility dogs, hospital, school, and nursing home regulars who basically spread joy like confetti. One named Maggie gave Elias a hug on command. Full paws on shoulders embrace. If that doesn't make you melt faster than ice cream in July, you might be part robot. So here's the kicker. Dogs aren't just animals in our homes. They're history partners, emotional rescue units, walking therapists, and sometimes the reason we meet our future spouse. They make us better without even trying. And in a world drowning in stress, distractions, and doom scrolling, maybe what we need is more of what dogs have already mastered, being here, now, with the ones we love. And if you think this video was at least 10% as heartwarming as a Labrador puppy in a bucket, then hit that subscribe button. Seriously, it's free, it helps the channel, and unlike teaching your dog sit, it only takes one click. Because as Elias shows us in This Dog Will Change Your Life, the truth is, they really can. And maybe, just maybe, we should let them.